Hey guys, it's Whisper100. You're the viewers and I'm the vlogger, and here's the vlog for November, and it's been a pretty depressing month, so let's get on with it. Alright, so here are the videos you may have missed. And the videos you have missed is none, because there are none, because I made none, because I was in a car accident early this month. I got hit by a car on November the 12th, 2015. Just to archive that, but yeah. I wasn't able to make any videos because I was hit by a car, but I'm alive, so that's good news part of it. Although, there is one video you did you didn't technically miss, it's just that I'm in the process of working on it, is a movie vlog on RoboCop 3 with the Tysonator. As usual, those are the easiest to do, but I always like to archive our thoughts on the movies we've seen and such, and yeah, I like archiving stuff, so that video I will try to get done and put on probably in December. We saw RoboCop 3 on November 29th, so yeah, that'd probably be good for archiving too, because we kind of forgot at what dates we saw certain movies. Plans for next month. Well, for one thing, get better from the car accident, getting back to work. Oh yeah, that car accident put me off work, so I didn't get any income, and get back to, or at least get a video game review out or something. I should probably finish that Ghost and Goblins video to at least have something to watch. I intended to release it like during late Halloween, but I couldn't because I had to lie down a lot, and yeah, I was in pains and aches and all that, so hope you guys understand the reason for the lack of videos. Games I got. Well, I didn't get much games this month, because mainly to save and get the hell out of here, because it's just super depressing living here and such. But one of the few games I got, mostly by accident, and I use the word accident loosely, is Fallout 4. For brand new at a cheaper price at Green Man Gaming. So, yeah, I got it, and you know what? Best purchase of the year ever. At least for now, okay? I really, really enjoyed Fallout 4, so I'll go into a little bit more detail about that later in this video. But yeah, that's the game I got this month. Things I've done. Well, I've been hit by a car, so I couldn't go to work to get income so I can recover. Go to rehab, do the legal stuff. That's another reason. I had to do all the legal stuff because, you know, getting compensation for getting hit by a car, I think that's pretty reasonable. So that was really annoying to go through, and then had to go through several checkups and rehabilitation sessions and all that. So yeah, it's been depressing. I didn't get anything done during November, and yeah, I also left this beard growing, which I unintentionally also worked out in another way, because it's Movember, so it's like I left the beard on to show how long I've been away from work and such, but it turns out, hey, it's Movember, leave your beard on. It's like, oh, well, that's convenient. So I'm doing better and well, but not perfect. So yeah, I was expecting to get better sooner, but it appears that's not the case, and that depresses me. One of the many things to depress me. The other things I've done, and you may have seen this on my stream, or you can also watch it on YouTube on Wiz Hitman, is I've beaten Undertale, the game. I got the neutral run and the true pacifist run, and this game is definitely one of my favorite games now. It's just so fresh and so what the fuck just happened kind of game. Like, you definitely should, like, yeah, everyone's been masturbating about this game, but you know what? This game is actually is beyond that. It is actually worth all the praise it's getting. The music's really good. The stuff that happened in the game is really good, and just it's one of my favorite games because I don't think I've told many of you this, but basically, once I played Super Mario RPG, that game tainted me from other RPGs, so Final Fantastical can go suck a dick, because I honestly really didn't like that. Same goes, well, Similarly for Chrono Trigger, yes, I went there, Chrono Trigger. I didn't like the gameplay of the game, but everything else about Chrono Trigger is good. But anyways, long story short, I haven't really found an RPG that was like really involving, and Undertale is definitely very, very involving. Okay, I really, really liked it. Been meaning to do the Genocide run as Mike Amato from A&C Games convinced me to go check it out because apparently, like, the game is very, very vastly different, and certain things you will never encounter in the Pacifist run, like the Megalovania music that I intentionally wanted to hear, but if you're playing the neutral or Pacifist run, you will not hear it. You have to go through Genocide run to hear that music, and plus, different boss fights too. So that's another thing, and finally, probably playing the RPG element where you actually kill things. So yeah, I'll get back to that eventually and do the Genocide run of it and see how that goes. I will definitely stream it because you gotta see my reaction to it, right? So like I said, I've been playing Fallout 4 and oh my goodness, it's so... This is great. This is like... I would dare say the best I haven't beaten Fallout 4, but so far, I like to call it the best Fallout 4 game because it's really, really good, okay? All the hype that everyone was hyping up. It was I kind of, from the footage I've seen with all the stuff they showed off, it definitely seems like Game of the Year material. And you know what? Damn straight it is. Because yeah, like, I'm only like a day and, like, total hours is like a day and something, a day and like 18 hours in it, and there's just... Fallout 4 is massive. It feels massive, like going to places, killing things. It's just so much bigger than 3 and like New Vegas combined, I feel. I didn't finish New Vegas though, because poorly optimized stuff. So I got Fallout 4 on PC. Ooh, PC Master Race. Oh, speaking of that, surprisingly, it doesn't take a lot to run Fallout 4. I was actually impressed. I ran it on i5 3.0 gigahertz with GT 640, and the game ran relatively fine. Like, it was actually playable. I was very impressed. You didn't necessarily need a giant, like, you know, big ass GTX graphics card, although it does help, and I have played it on one, and it looks the same, but it's much smoother and more stable. So you still would want to play it on a relatively good graphics card. But yeah, Fallout 4. I do highly recommend it. The combat is so much better than 3 and New Vegas, because 3 and New Vegas, it was very stiff. Like, I don't know, it just didn't work out. But Fallout 4, it plays so much smoother, because in 3 and New Vegas, I kind of relied on VATS a little more. In Fallout 4, I don't. I usually only do it to, like, trigger the critical shot, because, oh my god, there's so many new stuff in there. Like, you get power armor really early on, but there's a little thing you gotta do with it where you gotta put a fusion core in it, basically a battery in it. So while you do get to use it early, you also have to, like, maintain it. And there's just so much stuff that they did that made it so good. Like, you don't have to repair your weapons anymore, so you don't have to keep like 50 million copies of the same weapon so you can repair the same weapon over and over again. And it just improved on so many things. Like, you can mod your weapons, like, fully mod your weapons, because in the previous games you could mod bits and pieces of it, like you put an attachment on it, but you couldn't take it off or, you know, do anything specific to it. But in here, you can add all the modifications you want, and they all have their own, like, uses. Like, maybe you want to shoot really fast, but you'll do less damage, or maybe you want to do some really high damage when you can't shoot really fast, and all this stuff. Like, I could spend hours at the workbench just, like, working, like, the weapons and stuff, customizing the armor, and man, there's just so much stuff. I would have to list it off. Let's see. Oh yeah, the perk system. I like this perk system. It's much better. You didn't have to. It's basically a bunch of stars, like, you know, star ratings. Like, each perk has a different. Like, maybe you only get to level it up twice, and it would do this set skill. And instead of the thing from before where it's actually, no, that's not true. You don't have skill points now, which is good, because then you don't have to be like, oh, I just needed one more point or whatever to, like, get this thing to work. And this portion of the vlog is me talking about Fallout 4 because it's just so good. It's just so good, and I want to play more of it. Okay, I will say this though, just to finish this off, is I think I'm only going to play one big session of it. Like, once I finish the game and stuff, I don't think I'll be going back to it, because it's a lot of investment playing it. So it's going to probably, like, I'm going to probably need to, like, once I beat it, and some people apparently beat it really fast, and to those people, screw you, enjoy the game, goddammit. So, yeah, I think once I beat it, I think I'm just gonna, like, stop right there, because I don't think I want to restart and, like, go through a different route, because it's just... The game's really big, and there's a lot of replay value, and it's just... It feels more natural, too. Oh yeah, the game looks really good. Not fantastic, but, like, compared to, like, 3 in New Vegas, where you could clearly tell it's, like, a video game, this one, it looks and feels natural, and that's what I like about it. But yeah, Fallout 4. It's fucking great. I recommend you get it, and you don't have to worry. And for you, and for those playing on PC, you don't have to worry about needing. You don't necessarily need high specs to play it, but you do at least want something competent. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Saw RoboCop 3 with Dec-ked, and well, I actually liked RoboCop 3. Probably more than 2 in certain aspects, but I definitely enjoyed it overall compared to 2. You'll see that in the movie vlog that I will post up, so stay tuned for that. So that's the vlog. Hope the whole me gushing all over Fallout 4 didn't turn you away, but it really was that great. But yeah, thank you for watching this video, and thank you for your patience. I hope you understand, like, the situation I'm in, and that, well, I certainly will get better later on, and we'll get back to video making. So with that said, here are the viewers, and blogger. This is Wizard 100. Stay tuned for more from Lazy Works Creation. Accident, getting back to work. Oh yeah, that car accident put me off work, so I didn't get any income, and get back to, or at least get a video game review out or something. I should probably finish that Ghost and Goblins video to at least have something to watch. I intended to release it, like, during late Halloween, but I couldn't because I had to lie down a lot. And yeah, I like archiving stuff, so that video I will try to get done and put on probably in December. We saw RoboCop 3 on November 29th, so yeah, that'd probably be good for archiving too, because we kind of forgot at what dates we saw certain movies. Plans for next month. Well, for one thing, get better from the car. Yeah, I was in pains and aches and all that, so hope you guys understand the reason for the lack of videos. Games I got. Well, I didn't get much games this month, because mainly to save and get the hell out of here, because it's just super depressing living here and such. But one of the few games I got. Hey guys, it's Wizard 100. You're the viewers, and I'm the vlogger. And here's the vlog for November, and it's been a pretty depressing month. So let's get on with it. Alright, so here are the videos you may have missed. And the videos you have missed is none, because there are none, because I made none, because I was in a car accident early this month. I got hit by a car on November the 12th, 2015. Just to archive that, but yeah, I wasn't able to make any videos because I was hit by a car. But I'm alive, so that's good news part of it. Although, there is one video you did you didn't technically miss, it's just that I'm in the process of working on it, is a movie vlog on RoboCop 3 with Dec-ked. As usual, those are the easiest to do, but I always like to archive our thoughts on the movies we've seen and such.